Hunter Dozier and Mark Canha are names you might not be familiar with, but these two players are a couple of the most underrated players in baseball. In this video, Eephus, another great MLB YouTuber, and I will be talking about these two players. Before we get too far, I'll let Eephus introduce himself.
Hey everyone, happy to be on the channel. I'm excited to talk about Mark Canha.
You will hear more from Eephus later on in this video. Before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other cool videos like this one. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like on it. First, let's take a look at Hunter Dozier. Dozier is heading into his third full season with the Kansas City Royals. He primarily plays third base, but also spent some time in right field and at first base. He's supposed to move to right field for good this upcoming season. In 2019, he had a 3.2 WAR, which was higher than Mike Moustakas, a third baseman who made an All-Star appearance last season. Last year was Dozier's second season in which he played in at least 100 games. He led the whole MLB in triples with 10, and also showed off some power as he had 26 homers. While he doesn't steal a lot of bases, Hunter Dozier is pretty speedy and ranked 5th in sprint speed at his position. His bat is above average too. Last season he had a .279 batting average, which was better than All-Stars Matt Chapman and Josh Bell, and put him at the same level as guys including Ronald Canha Jr. and Juan Soto. His discipline at the plate was not bad either. In 2019 he struck out less than 150 times and walked 55 times. While it would probably be nice for Dozier to walk more, he can still make solid contact on pitches in the zone. As far as fielding goes, the numbers are not really in his favor, but he's decent. He has a defensive WAR of -0.4, but watching him play you cannot really tell that. He can make some pretty flashy plays and has a nice arm over at the hot corner. But as I mentioned earlier in this video, Dozier will be playing in the outfield when baseball resumes. Another thing that adds value to Hunter Dozier is his ability to be consistent. He was only placed on the injured list once in 2019 and not at all the year before. Consistency is one of the most important things in baseball because you cannot be very productive when you're injured, and it is also sometimes difficult to return to 100% after an injury. Dozier's consistency is not just avoiding injuries though. In the first half of 2019, he batted .282 with 13 homers. In the second half, he also hit 13 homers as he put up a .276 average. He didn't really wear out and play worse towards the end of the season, which is pretty common for young players. The slash line is a common stat used to measure a player's value in the batting box, and Hunter Dozier's slash line was pretty good last year. His slash line was .279, .348, .522, totaling an .870 OPS. His slugging percentage was 19th in the American League. Dozier's slugging was better than Bryce Harper, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Carlos Santana. Hitting the ball well to all fields is a great plus that Hunter Dozier brings to the lineup. Whenever he was batting in 2019, he hit to opposite field 25% of times, hit up the middle about 35%, and pulled the ball 39% of times. And besides being able to hit to all fields, Dozier can also display power to all fields. Without using stats or numbers, Dozier has a lot of positives. For one, he is a tall and well-built athlete. He has quick hands and fast instincts. Hunter Dozier runs pretty well for a big man and has a pretty high baseball IQ. Overall, Dozier is still a young player and has a lot of potential to be an annual All-Star. Now let me hand the baton over to Eephus to talk about Mark Canha.
Thank you, Smitty. Mark Canha had a phenomenal season last year for the Oakland A's. He hit 26 home runs with a slash line of a .273 batting average, .396 on base percentage, and .517 slugging for an OPS of .913 and a weighted runs created plus of 146. The WRC plus of 146 was 9th best in the whole league of players with at least 400 plate appearances, ranking higher than others like Pete Alonso and Juan Soto. His OPS ranks about 28th in the whole league and was higher than other players like Chris Bryant, Jose Altuve, and Josh Donaldson. Looking at his WAR as well, he had a 4.0 F-WAR, aligning with others like Freddie Freeman, Anthony Rizzo, Austin Meadows, and some all-star caliber guys right there for someone who doesn't get a lot of public recognition. His discipline had some pretty big changes in 2019 that could have attributed to such a breakout for him. At a base level, he improved his walk rate by jumping over 5% from 8.3% walk rate to a 13.5% walk rate, with his strikeout rate remaining about the same at about 21%. Looking a little bit deeper into his swinging percentages and different things like that with plate discipline, he started swinging about 4% less than he did previously, and that looks like it directly went into the outside the zone swing percentage, which dropped from 31.1% to 25%. That looks to be a key piece into what helped him with his discipline at the plate and also could have affected how it produced overall as a hitter. Not swinging it at pitches outside the zone as much causes more walks, obviously, yes, but it also means he's seeing the ball better and therefore is able to swing at better pitches and make better contact. That is proven in the cases of Canha's hard hit rate, which moved up almost 8% from 34.4% to 41.1%. It also looks like Canha has been taking a different approach at the plate in terms of pitch selections. In 2018, he hit best off-speed pitches with a slugging percentage of .750, which is incredibly high, but only faced about 204 of those pitches, only resulting in about 13 hits. In 2019, he seems to have become more focused on fastballs, as he saw a big increase in his slugging percentage towards them, moving up from .484 to .674. Now, your first thought might be that him overall focus on fastballs is a bad thing because the slugging percentage is lower than it was previously on off-speed pitches. The big difference is, though, is he faced over 1,100 fastballs in 2019 compared to the 204 off-speed pitches he faced in 2018. He also got 76 hits against fastballs compared to the 13 against off-speed pitches, with 37 of those, over half, being extra base hits, including 21 home runs. This is all thanks to becoming more disciplined at the plate. Mark Canha has increased his walk rate, improved his overall hitting ability, as well as increasing his hard hit rate in tune with his overall power. He has become a potent hitter in an already strong A's lineup, and in my opinion, due to his incredible season, is one of the most underrated players in all of baseball.
Before you leave, I want to say thanks to Eephus for coming on to the channel.
Thank you, Smitty. It was a pleasure being on the channel. If you guys want, you can come check out the video on my channel talking about some overrated players in Manny Machado and Tommy Pham, as well as check out some of my other content. I've recently done some draft content, and I'm going to have videos posting for the next few weeks.
I highly suggest checking out the video we did about Manny Machado and Tommy Pham. And if you aren't already subscribed to Eephus, you're missing out on some awesome videos. Make sure to leave your opinions on Dozier and Canha in the comments below. I think that's going to wrap it up. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.